Hi everyone, good morning, afternoon, evening, buongiorno. I am doing my continuation of my makeup series from drugstore products around the world, and today I'm featuring Italy. I love Italy. I live in Switzerland, so I'm very close to the border, and Milan is on a direct train line from the place that I live. But because of the pandemic, of course, I've not been able to do a lot of travel to Italy over the last 2 years, but I'm excited to do this makeup tutorial of products from brands that are very popular in Italy in the drugstores. Now, as you know, my series of makeup around the world has featured drugstore products. There's so many wonderful makeup lines, brands all around the world that are luxury brands and that people love. But I wanted to do sort of the average woman in a drugstore in the countries around the world and just explore the products that they're using and keeping it to a budget. So we have done videos on Turkey, Poland, Japan, that we're doing France, and just really, I think it's Poland, but we're doing them all around the world, and it's been such a fun exercise and so revealing to me as to what people, the style of makeup they use, the products that they choose. Italy is amazing. Now, there are so many different brands of makeup that are made in Italy. And I was doing some research online and I couldn't find the specifics, but people always say this particular new eyeshadow was made in Italy. And they say it in a way that it's like that somehow gives it a credibility and a quality. And it's true. The research I did reveal shows that Italy is a very big country for makeup production. And it has its own wonderful brands that you may know about. For example, Star, Nabla is an Italian brand. Pupa Milano, they do some beautiful eyeshadows. Diego della Palma, I used to always use their mascara for eyebrows, and they do a whole line of makeup too. And of course, there's the drugstore brands, which are the more affordable, and you probably know some of those that I'm going to feature today. Kiko Milano is very, very popular, and a lot of people are familiar. You can get Kiko products online on Amazon, other online shops. And of course, there's another one called Pure Bio, which I haven't actually got anything from, but Astra is a second one that I'm using today. And again, they're all products that are around, $5 to $10. And if you shop carefully, you'll find some incredible bargains. Now, Kiko Milano is probably the most, as I said, the most well-known, and you can go into their shop any time of the year and there'll be new collections everywhere. And so some of the things I'm featuring today are just to give you an example, an example of what you'll find in those shops. They're not necessarily things that you can go out and buy today because they were in collections that may have passed. But and in fact, that's the whole point of this kind of drugstore products around the world, is a lot of them you won't be able to get. I'm not here to sell products or to have affiliate links or sponsorships. This is just me looking at drugstore products and seeing, oh, that's nice, that would work. And then you'll find your own way around these products. I also wanted to kind of get a sense of what women in these countries like to look like what their look is. And when I did Turkey, for example, the eyeshadows were very dark and the eye products, the black mascara was intense. And that's just the way that they like to wear their products. From my research, again, I'm just, learning. But with the Italian products, there's some that are just unique to the sensibility of Italian women. And when you look online, you'll see that not a lot, they wear a lot of makeup. They're not into the sort of contouring and the heavy blush and bronzer. So I'm going to show you what I've got on my face today. This is all Italian drugstore product. So my foundation is from Kiko. It is Radiance Boost Foundation. They do a number of different foundation styles, brands, and this one was the best match by color for me, which I thought was the best. It's 1.5N. This is a really nice foundation, and I do actually wear it, just every day now. But I'll show it to you on my hand because I'll just do a tiny little dab. This 1.5, it's very hard to find a cool neutral, like a cool undertone with neutral. There's a nice age spot there I'll cover up. But it's a nice mascara. It does have a scent to it, and I can't really place the scent. It's a floral, kind of musky scent. It's very unusual, but this one I liked. I applied it on my skin today. You can see it's covered my age spots. I think it looks really, really good. This was around $10 at Kiko, so Kiko Milano. And then for bronzer and blush, I used a set. It's a really pretty face palette that is a Christmas special. This is the packaging. It's very, very pretty. And that's another thing about makeup in other parts of the world. Sometimes they are much more decorative in the packaging than a lot of the things that we can purchase in our countries. But this is the face product from Christmas. It's called A Holiday Fable. Holiday Fable, and it's got a beautiful big mirror, which I won't show because it'll glare. But this is the colors. These are the colors. This is very pretty. I was drawn to this even before I thought about doing this particular video, but it has a beautiful bronzer. This bronzer is a neutral color. It's very similar to my Flower Beauty Sunrise, which I love. It's a tiny bit warmer, but I like it. It's got a golden highlighter, and you can see it's actually quite gold, and so it's not something I would wear a lot of, but I mixed it with the blush. This blush is gorgeous. I'm going to just put it on my little finger. It's just so, so pretty. And you have to go a little careful with this one because it is actually quite intense. And then there's a white powder, which is a setting powder. I'm just getting this optical illusion with this. It's kind of cool. So that's the palette that I used on my face today. I've got the bronzer on. I've got the blush mixed a little bit with the highlighter. But this color blush, I'm going to just do one little dab. And what's kind of cool, there was a brush in the middle here, but I use that to kind of bring down my brush so it doesn't mix, and then just kind of dab it off there. But I'll just put a teeny little bit on the thing. This is really lovely, and it's kind of one of those blushes that you can put all over your face. Make sure I didn't put it in a crazy place. Yeah, I really like this blush. So that's the Kiko Milano face palette for blush, bronzer, and highlighter, and finishing powder. And I will use the finishing powder in a second. I'll show that how it works under my eyes and on my face. So in terms of eyes, now I didn't have a Milano or any kind of Italian primer for my eyes. So I use my P. Louise, which is a British brand. I guess that's celebrating the Brexit them not being part of Europe anymore. But anyway, it's a P. Louise, and I put that on. It's a nice, easy, creamy eye primer. And then for eyeshadow. Now, Kiko Milano is very famous for duping the Laura Mercier cream blush eyeshadows. And I've got two of the products. They're cream sticks. And this one I put on my eyes is number 38, and it's kind of a taupey brown. They honestly are I think under $10, but they are like a third of the price of the Laura Mercier. Can you see that color? I'm going to put a little bit on my hand here so you can see. It's a nice kind of almost mauvey taupe, 36, and I've got that on my eye. I just put it on with a brush, with this firm brush. Where is it? It's a Real Techniques brush, and the reason I used it, I can't find it, here it is because it's quite firm and it's perfect for putting on cream blushes. And I didn't bring it up above my eyelid too much, which is what I've been doing lately. I just don't do the whole contouring thing, but I really like that little brush for cream products. Kiko does amazing cream sticks. I will also mention number 46, because if you like the, I think it's called Sparkling Amethyst or Amethyst by Laura Mercier. This is an absolute duplicate. It's funny, when you look at it, I don't know if you can see that, it doesn't look purple, but when you put it on it's one of these duochromes. I don't know if you can actually see, you can see, actually you can see that, how it turned purple, and it's kind of got a shimmer. This is a really nice one, and I think if I'd been wearing purple or maybe more purple color, I would have used this one. But those two are fabulous, fabulous products by Kiko. In terms of mascara, mascara. I don't know whether you can see my eyes today. The mascara I used is Kiko as well, and it's an unbelievable product. It's not a soft mascara. It's one of those mascaras that you put it on and you feel it. You actually feel it catching your eyes, lashes, and pulling them up. It's got a kind of a smallish, this one's called, and again, they've got many different versions. I think it's just called, it doesn't have a brand name on it here, this one here, but it's got I'll show you the wand. it's slightly curved, can you see? And when you put this on your eyes, it absolutely pulls them up and fills them in. Volume, it adds volume, it adds length. I'm going to put a little bit more on just to show you kind of the depth or the firmness of it. I'm lifting up my eyelash like that and just like placing it. I don't think this one will work well with multiple coats. I think it will start to get a little clumpy. But when you put it on your eyelashes, you can actually feel it gripping. It's really, really cool. It's a kind of it's a daytime look, but I would say more of an evening look with this one. It's kind of a, it's there. It's a mascara that's definitely on your eyelashes, but I really, really like it. Okay, can you see? And then for the liner, I did use a liner. This is a cool product from Kiko. I guess it's sounding like, oh, this is Kiko, because it mostly is, except for the lips. I've got some Astra products. But for me, this kind of represented the Italian look. And this is a two-sided pencil liner. This dark end is a brown. I was reading that a lot of Italian women will just simply wear a liner and mascara. They don't even bother with blush. And maybe that's why those cream products are so popular with Kiko. But this has actually been used a little bit. And this is, I use this liner all along my eye, the line of my lash. And I think it really looks nice. It's a kind of a chocolatey brown. I don't know if I can show you. Or actually, it looks darker on my hands, but this is the color right here. It's a chocolatey brown. And on the other side is a peachy pink color, which you use on the under eye. And I did that very lightly. It's supposed to make your eyes sparkle. I don't know whether it has or not, but I'll just show you how you use it. You just literally don't poke it in your eye. You just kind of rub it underneath the waterline. It's actually, they use this a lot in Italy. I've seen these. They do make your eyes sparkle a bit. So that's the two-sided eyeliner, eyeliner product. Oh yes, actually, I've got some of their other eyeshadows here. This one in particular, they actually do a whole range of really nice eyeshadows. These ones, for example, are $3. They're very affordable. This is kind of a taupey color, and then I got a darker, in case I wanted to do a liner, but those I just purchased for myself almost to try. This one is crazy beautiful. It's let's see, what's it called? It's 70. Oh, by the way, they're into numbers, not names. This is number 28, high pigment eyeshadow, and it's number 28. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Can you see this? I might just put a little bit on just for fun, because it really is a pretty eyeshadow. I'm going to use this great big brush, and I'm going to just pop it on. Don't even know what brush this is, but I'm going to pop it on over the cream. Okay. And I'm just, again, going to put it on the lid. Oh, wow. Honestly, this has become my color kind of preference. I really love this dark brown kind of, oh, I don't know. It's not even copper. It's got some other quality to it. I can't really describe. I'm going to put this on my lid. Focus. Oh, wow, I'm so glad I did this. This is so pretty. And I tend to use a big brush, and I just put it on the lid. And it will creep up a little bit. Sometimes I'll put some white. Maybe I could use that white from the palette, just a little bit above it to stop it from running too much. But isn't that pretty? I just think that's such a beautiful color. So that's the high pigment, and they do this in a whole range of colors, this Kiko. And you can get Kiko online, actually, at, I think, Amazon and other places. And Kiko Milano has a website, too, so you can use that. Now, I think that's everything but my concealer. All right. Now, I'm going to just do a tease here, and I don't mean this to be a tease, because I just don't want to broadcast this until I've actually tried it a few more times and just really feel comfortable with it. Here's the deal with under eye wrinkles. And we know this. I'm 73. My eyes are wrinkled. Yours probably are too if you're over 60. I love these bloggers. I mean, I love them to bits. Everyone who's doing makeup is just a passion for makeup. But a lot of them will say they'll be 30 or 40 and say, if you're a woman over 40, this will be the perfect over 50. When you get to 60, it's a totally different experience. And when you get to 70, you almost don't even want to use concealer, because when you smile or laugh, look what happens. It just does. I mean, my eyes are just wrinkly. But I found a concealer. I got it in a little sample, and it's almost gone. And I ordered this concealer just a few days ago, and it's going to be delivered like the full thing because I use this sample completely up. This is probably the only concealer that I am going to wear from now on. I mean, I've got the L'Oreal, I've got the beautiful NYX, the serum concealer, and they're nice. And sometimes, and I might experiment trying them with this one, but if you put this on, I'm just going to put it on. It is the smoothest, creamiest concealer, and it doesn't really cover dark lines, dark patches and, you know, bags under your eyes. But in terms of giving a smoothness to your under eye so that those wrinkles, you know, when you smile, they're going to still show, but it's just not as intense. And I'm going to pop it on the other. There's hardly any of this sample left. It's just completely, oops, I'm covering it up with the mirror, but I'm just dabbing it. There's a magic ingredient in this concealer. When I get the product and in the jar and actually can use it properly, I'll tell you more about it, but I just think it's amazing. It could just be my imagination, it could just be my wishful thinking, but when I look at that, just as it is, I don't need to smile or do anything, but when I do it, the wrinkles come, but I just think it's okay. And rather than just put a lot of foundation under there or using thick concealers that absolutely will start to crease, this one's working. Anyway, so that's my Italian, oh, my lips, I completely forgot, because I've got lipstick on, I didn't stop to think. Astra, other really cool Italian line, drugstore brand. I got two different lipsticks. They're both pinky, and I've mixed them together here. I'm going to put them on my hand so you can see them. This is number 16, Astra, and I think it's just called Millennial. Or is that the name, perhaps? That's Millennial, number 18. Lovely Bride is this one, which is another pink. And these, again, were super, super affordable. Actually, they're very similar in color, but no, one's a little darker. I mixed them. Can you see? There's the pinkier one. That's number 11, and that's number 18. So I'm going to put number 18 on again because I have to be honest, they're not going to last forever. They're creamy gloss, and they'll be gone in a couple of hours, but lipstick's fun. And besides, we wear a mask anyway. I've got lipstick on my tooth. Hope that wasn't there the whole time. Okay, and that too. Okay. It's pretty creamy. Okay. I think I probably should have used a lip liner, which I actually did when I applied my makeup. I used Kiko's 303, which is a great lip liner. But this is the Astra lip gloss, and then there's a super, super gloss, which I'm going to pop on just to give you a sense of this is their lip gloss. And I keep it in my mirror. In front, sorry. Okay, that's my lips, my Italian lips. Italian women do love lipstick, and they do tend to wear like a dark lipstick with a little bit of light on this in the center. It's just one of those things, I think. I don't know. Everyone has a style. Every country has its own style. Every country has its own products. This is Italy. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I really love Italian culture, and whenever I go down there, well, I haven't in the last couple of years, but when I've been down there, you can almost sense it as you cross the border from Switzerland to Italy. It's just a completely different, it just seems less landscape, less choreographed, more spontaneous. It's a really cool country. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Oh, the sun's coming in. Hello, sun. Well, have a wonderful day wherever you are, everybody. I'm going to sit back to let the sun shine ahead of me there. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.